do we call a function called makePlot? I don't believe we have one yet, but we need to make one because we're still, even with this, I mean, we could run this and see to make sure it still doesn't crash, that I didn't misspell anything. Okay, so far so good. Now we need to tell it to plot it. Let's go to dev, make plot self.refs equals that. Okay, x equals self.x, x.cla, that will clear it. And then x.set title, spectrum, t equals, and then we specify the format. It's a floating point, and you use 2 decimal places after the point. That's how you specify that. Format self.frame result t naught, so that way we know where we are. X.set x label, MIDI note number, x.set y label, log intensity dB, x.set x ticks. This is the octaves. Self.frame result octaves, and then we do x.set x lim, self.frame result ends 0, so the first element, and then frame result ends -1 means to do the last element, to take the last one. So we have self.refs harmonics equals self.x.plot, and then we give it self.data harmonics x, self.data harmonics y. We'll make it red, and then label equals harmonics. Cool. So that's that. I don't really like the indentation. Let's unindent by 1. Okay. And then we do x.plot self.frame result ends, which is the note numbers, self.frame result LW, and then label equals, we'll call it samples for now. Let's see, yeah, so this is fine. Okay. And then the other thing is we'll need to call the main makePlot function. Self.sc.makePlot. Whoops. Oh, accidentally did Control S instead of W. Okay. Because when you're in Vim, you don't do Control S, you do different anyway. You can look up how to use Vim if you want, but you know, let's try that, see if it crashes. Ooh, okay. So far so good. So we're plotting something. We're plotting a spectrum. And by the way, I'm just curious if we did plotted the samples instead, will we see audio waveforms or not? Well, okay. Instead of ends, we want t's in that case, if we're going to plot the samples. And we'll need to change the y label as well and the x label. Meh, okay. We have to change more things than that. So let's comment these out. Just want to see if we can plot samples. Oh, interesting. Okay. We have to comment these out too. Okay. Okay, that's better. Ta-da! So yeah, so these are the audio samples. This looks like a click and then some silence. So these are this is the waveform, the audio waveform. Okay, well, we'll go back to just undo a bunch of times and then change that. So we'll do that. Okay.